WDSU First Warning Weather Alert Day continues as we continue to follow all the dangerous heat along with pretty strong thunderstorms across parts of the North Shore. Let's get straight to WDSU First Warning Doppler weather radar to show you what we're dealing with here right now. Much of southeast Louisiana is looking pretty quiet, but if we zoom in closer towards the far North Shore, so we're looking at areas such as northern Tangipahoa Parish and also across much of Washington Parish, as a matter of fact, especially near Franklinton, dealing with heavy rain, some gusty winds possibility of some small hail, which is why the special weather statements are up right now. And not to mention, quite a bit of lightning. Look at all the lightning strikes being detected right now. Hundreds of them, as a matter of fact, here currently. Another special weather statement just expired here across St. Tammany into southern Washington Parish. So we're going to be watching these clusters of showers and thunderstorms as the afternoon goes on here. But you see across South Mississippi into Pearl River and Hancock County dealing with some isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms right now. Some of them containing a lot of heavy rain and quite a bit of lightning activity associated with those as well. So as we time everything out for the rest of the day on Futurecast, you see as we go to about 7 to 8 o'clock in the evening, that's when a lot of the activity as far as the wet weather for those of us that are dealing with it right now should begin to subside. Let's take you into tomorrow though, and you'll notice that maybe a few showers and a couple of thunderstorms could develop, this time mainly focused a little bit closer towards the bayou, areas near the coast as well. Spotty activity across parts of the North Shore into South Mississippi though, dissipating though once we reach around 11 o'clock in the evening or so. And then as we go into the day Thursday, another chance of showers and thunderstorms could be a possibility across parts of the North Shore into South Mississippi. This particular model looking a little bit more aggressive compared to the other computer forecast models here, at least earlier. 9 o'clock in the evening, you see it coming to a close once we, of course, lose the daytime heating. So rain chances, at least for the next 5 days, I have them currently sitting at all 30%. So that's around average for this time of the year. We could see anywhere between a ½ inch to maybe an inch of rain with some locally higher totals over the next 7 days here when we add everything up with the higher accumulations that could be possible across parts of South Mississippi. So let's talk about what's happening with the upper level pattern, because this is really what's been dominating the weather pattern here lately. This upper level ridging now being felt across the southwestern United States, kind of expected to hang around that area through at least Thursday, but because we're going to be downstream of that system, we're still going to feel some pretty warm temperatures, at least to prompt some heat advisories to go into effect. And then you see the system getting closer towards us again by early next week, and that could help rise up the temperatures once again, maybe even the heat index values here too. But we have this trough of low pressure to the north of us. We'll watch that as well, because as that kind of digs here across the northern United States into Canada, maybe that could help give us some relief in the heat, maybe bump up the moisture levels just a little bit here too. The heat alerts continue across the southern United States and southeast Louisiana. An extreme heat warning for the New Orleans metro, North Shore, and South Mississippi, parts of the river parishes until 8 o'clock. We're going with the weather alert day through at least this evening, and then a heat advisory for an impact day tomorrow. Stay indoors with the AC as much as you can. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of fluids as well. Now, the heat, along with the lack of rain, creating some burn bans across southeast Louisiana, including parts of the North Shore, Tangipahoa Parish and Washington Parish currently underneath that. And because it's been so dry, the rapid onset drought conditions, the risk area includes much of southeast Louisiana as well. All right, temperatures right now, low to mid 90s. It feels like triple digits with the humidity, however. Highs tomorrow expected to reach the low to mid 90s, with heat index values once again expected to reach the triple digits. Some locations even nearing the 1 teens. And that's a look at your WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast.